Good morning, fellow Biafran. Good morning, IPOB. Worldwide. Good morning. The purpose I'm here this morning is for me to express concern what is going on in Biafran land, because our people are being killed by Nigerian army and Nigerian joint police team and the infiltrators, which is the autopiloters with their co-politician, because the man who is ranting the visa criminal in Finland, which all of us know that is Johannes Ndigo, and he's behind all the evil that is going on in our land. Because it will not be funny if our people are being harmed or are being killed. It is not is unacceptable, and we will not tolerate such madness. If our people, our youth, will be paid to die in the name, we want to counter what Mazen Mandekalo put in place. We all know that Mazen Mandekalo is in detention of DSS or DSS custody. And for the fact that him being there is a structures, there is a legacy the man put in place. And HOD and DOS are the people who are in charge of what is happening and all those legacy he put in place. And for the fact that Mazinandi Kalu know too well about those things, and he give it to them, and then because Mazinandi Kalu know too well that these criminals we like to show up, we like to come up with a stupid agenda. Every day they'll keep on ranting, going about insulting DOS, going about insulting our people, pay our to kill their fellow Biafrans, to kill their fellow Biafran in their own father's land. What is going on in Biafran land is orchestrated by politicians and Nolefebu, who is in USA. Our people are being killed in Eboyeki, Imo State, killed in Anambra, killed in Abia, killed in Elugu, killed in Delta, killed in Edo, killed in Cross River, killed everywhere. By the paid Fulani, those who are in military and those who are working in hand with all this trying to undermine IPOB leadership. IPOB, we don't kill anybody. We are only asking for the freedom and for the restoration of Biafra. And we act everything legally. Just like this God-forsaken terrorist in Kaduna called yerima shettima, who is insulting Igbo, including that good for nothing Pastor Tunde bakare. These two animals have been in forefront of using religious bigots of their Muslim background, insulting the Igbos. And I just want to say that this morning, we are not going to bow down. Release Mazen and Dekalo and let him go. Use the name of IPOB in order to commit crime. That will not be, it will not work. I will not let that happen. And what we are saying this morning, I am saying this morning, is a straight warning to Tunde Bakare and it's a warning to them and a warning to all these infiltrators. What I'm saying to them is that if they do not have anything to say, they should go and pack themselves one corner. So what I'm saying this morning, that Tunde Bakare must apologize and shut down that his nonsense church. He can't borrow money and trying to use our people. It's an insult to Igbo race. It's an insult to Biafran race. Of course, that's true. There is nothing we can do. Fulani and the Yoruba Muslim can team up and stay on their own because we owe them no apology. There are good Yoruba politicians, but look at what is happening. Tunde Bakare can come out and insult the Igbos. Who is that? Who is him? What does he know about the Igbos? And what does he know about Biafrans? And what do he think? Did, did Tunde Bakare know that the Northerners kill arguments? And they call it that is madness because of the useless Igbo politicians in the East. The useless politicians in the East can be so stupid enough for them to bow down for Fulani who do not have any ancestral land in anywhere in that country. Do Tunde Bakari know that Fulani has no ancestral land in any corner in Biafran land? Do he know that? I see no reason why Tunde Bakari can be making an utterance insulting the Igbos, thinking that we can let go that land. No, there is no way we can let go that land. That land was given to us by God, to our forefathers, and nobody can use force and take it from us. The mineral resources in Biafra land are not in there. And I don't think that we can watch those criminals, terrorists from countries, terrorists, because Fulani and their politicians are all terrorists. So there is no way we can keep silent. There is no way I can watch these criminals. Finally, they want to destroy the generation of Biafrans. Where we are, this Tunde Bakari, when our men, when our people, when the the the, the, the Scotland missionaries come in our land, where we are seeing that they can come out and utter and insult us, thinking that we can swallow that. Tunde Bakari must deal with, no matter how apology he renders. No, because we are not going to take nonsense from any animal, from any idiot. So, what I'm saying is that the the useless Tunde Bakare, as a pastor, he wants to pray to Igbo, a great Igbo. What the hell is an insult? Because time time from time, sometime the wife of um, the the most dangerous criminal, the man who is saying that he's coming for president, a man his days are numbered, a man who forges years, Tilimbu, the pulling van, the thief, is now telling us that his wife can open his God-forsaken mouth, a stinking mouth, to say Igbo cannot be trusted. What a nonsense. I think this madness is becoming obvious, and we need to treat that matter urgent. And I'm asking the Western world, the Britain, to caution them and bring them to justice, because we can't continue like that. One useless animals. We get up early in the morning and start to insult the Igbo race, to insult Biafrans because of the mineral resources in our land, which none of them know about. Were they the one that created us, or were they the one that planted us in that land? Are we taking anything in their land? Are we convinced? Are we asking them for anything? No, but the answer is that these guys are getting it wrong, and we need to treat that matter urgent. Is because it's as urgent as it's important that we now have to speak up and say this enough is enough. Because we are going to meet any animal, any idiot who feel that he can now threaten the existence of us, because our existence are being threatened, and we are going to march leg by leg by any idiot who think that he can confront us, no matter whom, maybe whoever. We don't send any idiot, and we're not ready to bow down to any animals, right? So what I'm saying is that if you think that you can now think that you can get away with all this nonsense, no, there's no way we can get away with that madness, no? Right? This madness cannot continue like that. Of course, I'm being honest with you, because these guys are really the men to deal with us, and we are going to match them leg by leg, because we can't continue by allowing them to abuse and insult us. Tunde Bakare is a coarse animal, and he must deal with it. So when I'm making this video, I'm warning Tunde Bakare, I'm warning Yerima Shettima, the terrorist who is organizing his generation of Fulani for kidnapping and killing innocent or indigenous in the north. And what type of don't the idiot call Yerima Shettima that they are second class citizens? The woman they claim to be their mother, who is a Hagar, was nobody paid for the bride price. Nobody paid for the bride price of that woman for the idiots. Somebody like Annie, the entire Igbo race, because that guy need to deal with. And I'm doing this video. I am doing this. This message is for Yetima, Yerima Shetima. If that is nonsense, continue. We are going to sort him out. We are going to sort him out, because the guy are becoming radical, and he is the one sponsoring all the killings that is going on. In the indigenous are being killed in Kaduna, in anywhere in the north. The bastard knows everything about that. Yes, the idiot know everything about that, and I'm going to get him sorted. I mean, I am going to get him sorted. So what I'm saying in effect is that the guy, the idiot, the animal called Yerima Shetima, and the good for nothing called Tunde Bakare, coming in his congregation, insulting the holy borders, and no politician is there talking like as if that you are a slave in your own father's land. Who made you slave? Look, release Masin and the Karo. And if you think that we will keep silent on this nonsense, with those creation of that nonsense called Nigeria continue, no. If you think that you are going to be president and it will make not popular against us, Nala, it will not work. If you want that country to continue, the number of states in the north is the number of states is going to be in Biafran land. If not so, dissolve the nonsense. Because we're not going to take that shit so that north will be taking decision on us. What are you going to run for president for? A president of the northerners are the majority. And you think so? No, we can't take that shit from any animal. The northerners will be taking a decision. Release Mazen and the unconditional, and there is nothing you can do about that. And what we're saying this, what I'm saying this morning is that for the fact that that creation of that nation called Nigeria is a country of strangers and foreigners, according to Obasanjo, the most dangerous murderer, because Fulanis are strangers and foreigners. They don't have any ancestral land in any part of that country. Of course, that's true. Fulanis has no ancestral land in any part of that country. And what I'm saying this morning is that because that land is just wasted and useless. Of course, that's true. I'm not begging anybody. I am asking Nicholas Sojourn, I am asking Prince Charles to caution those their Muslim sisters and brothers. We don't have anything to do with them. Let them stay on their own and let us stay on our own because we don't beg anybody. We are not asking any assistance from the Fulanese enclave. We don't ask them because they have animal. They are having law. They are making us. How can we live with such a people who sleep with animals, who have make love with animals, and you think that we can keep silent? And I am asking Soludo to use his executive power to bring down that good for nothing, that prodigal son, those ones in America and those ones in Europe, and bring them down home because they are waste of space. These guys are discussing, and they are good in killing our people, trying to name IPOB and the ESN. ESN are not kidnappers. They are only guiding the bush so that our mothers and our parents can go to the farm, and then when they plant their crops and they can harvest it without them being killed by Fulanis. Did you see what happened to Edo? What they did a young man there? And then when we are talking that these guys and their intention, they sacrifice human being to their gods. The Allah of Muslim drinks, they sacrifice human being to that their gods, which means that Allah is deity. It's a deity because it's only deity that sacrifice human blood, that sacrifice human being. And there is nothing, we don't have anything in common. God did not even bring these people closer to us. We don't have anything to do with them. And we're saying no to that monsters. They are monsters. We don't have anything to do with them. So what I'm saying this morning is that I don't even think that we are interested. We can be, but in the northerners, let them go back to their Yetima that is saying, I am asking Yetima Yerima Shettima this morning, which part in the northern Nigeria do you have ancestral land? One Fulani bastard can come up and begin to challenge the Igbos. Like seriously, I don't even blame the bastard, the monster, the terrorist. Your religion believes in sacrificing human blood. Mine doesn't. Fine, doesn't. You kill. You want to grab land that does not belong to you. Who gave you the land? Who gave them that land? Who gave them such an authority? Because these guys are killers, are murderers. They are good in killing their fellow human beings. And we are saying no, that we can't continue with such a murderer. Right? Such a murderer. I said we cannot continue with such a nonsense. We cannot continue with such a nonsense. Right? So, well, what I'm saying in effect is that we can't continue with that nonsense. We can't continue with that nonsense. So the truth has to be told. And there is no way we can watch these monsters and our people are being killed. And you think that we can swallow that nonsense. No way, we cannot swallow the rubbish. The things I'm saying is that this God-forsaken pastor called Tunde Bakare can stand in front of congregation and begin to make animal noise. Did he understand the scripture? Or did he know the people that he's talking to? Are we so cheap like that? The animal, he wants to run for president. Look at a fool like Tunde Bakare, a bastard, a monster, a criminal, a thief. He's the same way Muslim. He's a Muslim background. Since they come into Christianity, look at how Christianity look like. They have destroyed Christianity. And now he's telling us that Tafawa Bello under what? Who is Tafawa Bello in the first place? Who is that mustard? Who is him? Right from the one, the Fulani enclave has been causing mayhem and atrocities in that land. Go zoo. That is why we do not want to live with them any longer. We do not even want such a people, such a beast. We do not want them. We do not want such a monsters in our close to us. Because of what? Because they don't know the God they are serving. Even Tunde Bakari don't even know the God that is serving. The man is a monster, and the man is a bastard, and the man is no Mr. Nobody. I am warning him. He must to calm down and kneel and beg. Otherwise, he will face the consequence. I mean, Tunde Bakari. Look at idiot like Yetima Sherima and a monster who can come out and insult a terrorist, a monster, a fool. I don't blame him. I blame United Kingdom. I blame Nicholas Sojourn. I blame Prince Charles. That is the people who is giving us this insult. And a Fulani monster. Have we entered into contest with the Fulani? Who are these Fulanis who can fight us? Just because of the United Kingdom are giving them ammunition, making them fake and the falsehood majority, and which they are not. They can be killing our people, and then your useless Muslims, second class citizen, just like Boris Johnson is from Turkey. He was favored. He became a prime minister. and then I and my own generation will not become prime minister in United Kingdom. What a nonsense. You can carry a country because we don't even need that your country. Declare Biafra, let us go. I myself is going home. I'm not interested to stay here. What am I staying here for? For it to be for me to be for me to be abused and for my people to be killed. No, I can't stay exiled while my people are being murdered in Biafra land. And then I'll be say, hey, what the nonsense of one Nigeria? And what is the benefit of that one Nigeria is all about? Just tell me. Am I benefiting from one Nigeria? Whereby there is no road, there is no electricity, there is no running water, there is no infrastructure, but the mineral resources coming from my land. We have the human resources. And then that's the only thing we can do. We can be friends with my own resource or my own substance. And the substance in my land, you don't want me to lay hand on it. On the same time, the substance in my land, you want to kill me so that the substance you can give it to another person with the falsehood. No, 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 no. We can't be taking this shit from any idiot. Like this monster called the most dangerous terrorist in White House. He's pushing his useless or Fulani agenda. I think that we can swallow that. So what we're saying is that the truth is that we're not going to bow down for that nonsense. And we're not going to relent. We're not going to let go. The land belongs to us. God gave it to us. We're not dragging land with anybody. If I'm dragging land with anybody, the man they call their president Buhari is that Theresa May replace the man. Yeah, of course, true. That's true. Then idiot like Tunde Bakare can come out and open his stinking, disgusting mouth to insult us. Shame on him, lunatic like him. Hope he has drawn a war and this battle he's going to face the consequence. Can't be killing our people. So what I'm saying to to this monster and this unforsaken, gullible, mad fools is that we're not going to take any shit from any useless fools. Tunde Bakari can point finger on Igbo race just because of this useless amalgamation. No, we won't take that nonsense. We will not take that shit from anybody. So you can see that we are there and animals, people who don't even contribute to any economy want to take advantage on us. The Biafran. Who does that nonsense? And who do they think that we can swallow that shit from any? No, it will not work. It will not work. It will not work. No matter whatever I think, and no matter how they try it, IPOB must mount resistance. We must mount resistance. We're not going to say Biafran land. It's not for sale. Fulani, God has never bring us together just because of the selfish interests of United Kingdom. Then you want to impose Fulani on us. How can? It will not work. That will not work. We will not allow that to happen. Right? We will not allow that to happen. So if you don't like it, you can go to hell. Nobody cares. The land, God will never bring us and Fulani the same. So what we're saying is that if They do not want us to go our own different ways. Well, we know that we must defend ourselves. We defend ourselves. So, and these guys can have guts. Look at a cursed generation like Yerima Shettima can open his gutter mouth and insult you because of what? Because Britain want that to happen. Let it be on record that today, being 11th, 4th month, I've warned Yerima Shettima, get off your that madness, otherwise he will face the consequence. He's going to face the consequence. We're not going to take that nonsense for him. And for what I'm asking Soludo, he should use his executive power. Go and get Simon Epa and get Nelly Febu and their group and bring them. Let them face the judgment for killing innocent IPOB with the devil man and the Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma say he has gone to the north to beg his, because he's a slave to Fulanis. So Fulani can marry his own daughter. Fulani will marry his own daughter. Let's give your daughter, your wife to Fulani. Yeah, give it to them. Because that's it. Because we can't keep silent and watch these monsters. Just like the way a young woman, the husband kid, what a useless. I know ladies, the amount to run does not mean that when you marry a wife that you should kill them. If a woman, if your wife is ranting, you just give him a space. Just leave them, leave the house and go somewhere. After they rant, then he can come back because their mouth is their strength. So I am not in a I don't support beating or killing. Why should you beat a woman? Why? If you are fed up of the woman, ask her to leave or leave the house and go your own way instead of you to kill another person and your hand will full of blood, because that blood you shed will remain for perpetual. It will lead you to any mistake you made. God will remember that killings on you. There's no way. So I am not in any way. I don't do not kill nobody. If your husband is not treating you well, please. Anyway, I am a man that if eventually it's my sister, that man, look at a woman, they say he's living in Scotland, then the wife, the husband kill the brother and the woman. And that young man is the most useless somebody on earth. How can I watch? Then you threaten my sister once